What's up, guys? Let's cut the crap. I'm going to jump right into how to start making money online. If this is a side hustle for you and you want to get to that 10K per month, awesome. This video is for you. If you're an agency that's been running around with your head cut off trying to figure this thing out, this is for you. Today, we're actually doing our very first, what I'm calling the agency launch kit video. It's all about all of the things you need and all the things you don't need to start making money online. Let's jump in. So the first one we're going to do, and like I said, you guys, we're jumping right into this, is med spas. Now, med spas are, everybody's doing med spas, okay? The real key to making money in the agency game is right here, you guys. This is the real key to making money. Finding an opportunity gap. That's number one. That's actually what we're going to do today, okay? Number two is making things easy to sell and removing all of the complexity that comes with most people and why they suck at sales. And then number three is making this easy to fulfill. There is nothing like building a business and losing all your customers because your product is too complex for them. So the agency toolkit that we're going to look at today actually solves this. So I've been in the agency business now for about 10 years. And my first recommendation that I tell everyone to do is pick a niche. Okay, and I think it's a 50-50. About 50% of the people actually listen to that. The other 50 are like, oh, I can sell to everybody. If you're in the 50 that thinks you can sell to anybody, you're about to see the power of what a real sub-niche looks like. Okay, if you've been trying to niche, you're probably missing a couple of variables. Now, I built this rad tool called the Niche Navigator. It basically has all of my knowledge over my decade of experience on how to identify a niche and then how to layer on what I call value variables so you actually stick out and stand out in that niche, okay? Which means that you can compete in any niche even if you think it's oversaturated. And I know this because we help people do this all the time. In fact, last week, we just helped a gal named Lisa Weber crush it in the dental implant niche, a niche that is, everybody's going after that. And she used this exact same model that I'm gonna show you to do that. So we're going to go ahead and I'm qualifying this a little bit. The skill level to do this particular model is skill level beginner. The better you get at this game, the more skills you get, the further down the sales funnel you can go, which means you'll, instead of selling leads, you'll be selling like appointments and you'll be selling, show rate and you'll be selling a lot of different things. The more you're able to do that, the more money you will make. Okay? But this one, we got to start somewhere. So the skill level is this. Now, every market, okay, every category or every niche really is broken up into three distinct parts. You have the category, then you have the niche, and then you have the sub-niche, okay? In this case, the industry or the category are med spas. Now, you might think, well, I thought med spas were a niche. No. Med spas, they do too many things. Like there's a variety of them. And if you're speaking just to med spas, you're not going to be able to hit the right frequency to really get their attention because everybody's trying to sell them. So the category here is med spas. The niche is injectables. So you're going to focus just on this one part of their business, the injectable parts of their business, and specifically Botox and derma fillers. Okay, we call these things out by name. We call out these products by name. Then we start actually really appealing to people. Now, I said this is beginner, mostly because Botox and derma fillers are pretty much where every newbie goes to start. Okay, but we're going to layer on some things that make you stand out even if you're a beginner. All right, so med spas, the target client, med spas offering injectables who want consistent qualified appointment flow. Okay. Here's where we start layering in what I call value variables or strategic value variables. So the first one is guaranteed bookings, okay, with appointments. So we're guaranteeing the booked Botox filler appointments. That's how we're going to be getting paid. You don't pay until it works. This is risk-free positioning. Okay, you're taking away the risk of them just trying you out, all right? The business model, trigger-based hybrid model, prove results, and then you start the subscription. So this is where things really start getting cool, all right? Because you're thinking, I've heard stuff like this before. Where does the offer part in this come? How do I actually get clients? Well, this is the close, you guys. Okay, you get paid $0 up front. $0 upfront. But once you get that 10th booked appointment, you go to $297 per month and $50 per show. So if you're doing 10 shows per month, you're making about $900. That's not hard to do. And especially if you jump into our community, you join our daily classes, which are free if you're an UpHex user, by the way, and you start learning how to do this in the most simple, straightforward way possible. But the thing is, when you go to somebody, you're like, hey, listen, I'm going to give you your first 10 booked appointments entirely free. And then once we prove that that works, it's just $297 a month. And we'll just take 50 times every time somebody shows up, not per booked appointment. And they'll be like, yeah, that's reversing the risk for me. So that's why this works. Okay? So that is the crux of how this thing works, which, by the way, my goal is to go through a whole bunch of niches. If you want to see any niche in particular, go down to the comment section of this video and tell me the niche. And we'll go through and we'll create a launch kit for it. All right, so this is how we remove the sale. If you're going to everybody say, hey, I offer Facebook ads, or I offer automation, or I offer voice, whatever your thing is that you offer, nobody's going to listen to you. You need a value proposition like this. Get your 10 bookings free, then just $297, $500 or $50 per show. Be rad if it's $500. All right. And here's the really cool thing. Okay. We've started at the niche. If you nail the niche, there's one thing that I really want you to know. You can make a 6-figure take-home income with just 2 to 3 ads. If you don't believe me, I can prove it. We have done it. It's happened in our community. We've got plenty of people doing that. We have a guy named Quinn Nolan, built his agency to $25,000 monthly recurring revenue with just 2 ad templates. Okay, this is totally possible. So trust me, you don't have to, that's what I mean. This doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to get, I don't know, a gajillion things in your software, in whatever you're offering, to get sales. You just have to help people make money, and this is how you do it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do next. I've given you the niche. Now I'm actually going to give you an ad. So we talked about 2 or 3 proven ads. I'm going to give you one right now, okay? And by the way, inside UpHex itself, we have a library of over 1,000 proven ads that you can just use yourself. Once you jump into UpHex, they're yours. Use them, okay? Our goal is to help you make money. So, but before we do that, let me teach you a little bit about what makes ads hum, about what makes ads to local businesses really work, which, by the way, on this channel, when I talk about the ads that we're running, I'm talking almost exclusively about local lead generation. So those strategies are maybe different than what you've seen other places in terms of media buying. All right, so an ad really needs 3 things, okay? We call it the 40-40-20. So 40% of the results come from your ad creative, okay? 40% come from the entry offer, and then 20% come from the ad copy, all right? And I already told you we have a library of ads, so we obviously build all this stuff with that in mind. Now, I personally have 2 offer styles that I really like. One is called a self-discovery offer, and then another is called a test drive offer. Without going too nerdy into this, I'm just going to show you the ad that I picked for this. If you want to learn more about self-discovery offers, about test drive offers, inside UpHex, we got a free course. I jump into each one of those so you can learn that skill. I mean, you can learn all this stuff. You can learn this over a weekend with the free course that we have in the program. Which, by the way, this app this link right here allows you to get this ad right here totally free. Okay, it's just included, and it's a little blurry. Sorry about that, but this ad right here is what I would do. This is what is right here. This is my my test drive offer: 2 Botox or filler areas for just $97. Regular $350 value. This ad right here. By the way, the image was created by AI in our system. The copy was created by AI. All we had to do was give it the offer, which also was in fact created by AI. UpHex has generated millions and millions of leads, and so we can map out what types of offers work in these niches. But this is all you need. You go to a med spa and you're like, hey, here's an offer that we can run. Don't pay me until you get 10 booked appointments. And then it's $297 a month plus $50 for everybody who shows up. Not even the people who, who book an appointment. All right. So there's the ad right there, you guys. And with UpHex, here's what the cool thing about UpHex is. You might be thinking, okay, well, I don't know how to run Facebook ads. I taught my daughter how to run Facebook ads in 30 seconds. She literally can launch Facebook ads in 3 clicks. Why? Because we built, as media buyers and as people who run local lead generation campaigns ourselves, we built all of the technical things into a click. And so when you see this template in the ads library, you download it, you click the ad, you put in your budget, and you click launch. You don't have to learn all the complexity that comes with running Facebook Ads Manager. In fact, we like to say stay out of Ads Manager. That's what UpHex allows you to do. All right, so here's the punchline. You guys, if you do this right, you should be able to build a 6-figure income that is profitable and fun with just 15 to 30 clients. And you can start doing the math there. $297 if you're getting paid per shown appointment. That starts to add up real fast. If it's $900 per customer, well, how many of those do you need to get to 6 figures? Not hard. I think you need nine customers in that case, all right? But most agencies fail, by the way, in this game. So if you're trying to start a side hustle and this is the first video you're seeing, you're welcome, because I just gave you the easiest formula that you can do over and over and over again. We say create it once, sell it 1,000 times. I mean that genuinely. But most people spend a ton of time trying to learn a bunch of fragmented, like not interesting information, okay? Learning their tools, learning all that stuff. No, pick a niche. Get an ad that produces a result and make an agreement where, hey, I'll get paid this way. And by the way, there's other launch kit videos I'll be doing for intermediate and advanced levels, so you can make a king's ransom of income in this game if you do this right. Okay, so most people suck at this because they just do a bunch of work, busy work that gets them nowhere. They create the wrong product. Most businesses go out of business because they create a product that they want. You don't make money, you guys. You find money. And what I mean by that is when somebody has a problem, like in a niche, and you identify that problem, I want more injectable patients, and I want the risk removed from me, so if it doesn't work with your agency, I'm not out a whole bunch of money. Well, if you say, well, you pay me this much and then this much per show, they're like, that's a great deal. That's what it means to collect the right or create the right product, okay? Lacking confidence and giving into overwhelm. Now, to the agency owner that has been doing this for 6 months to a year, and a lot of you have been doing that, and most agencies don't make money in their first year at all. It's because they go in this cycle, this loop of doing all the wrong things. To you, I would say, take this at face value. We have people doing this exact thing and crushing it with it. Don't overcomplicate it, okay? Now, if you want help, okay, there's two ways we can help you. Number one, if you're, hey, I'm newer to this, I just want to get started for free, I want to try out your ad library, I want to try out this ad specifically, this template specifically, go to adspoweredbyai.com. The link is in the description below. Click on that. We will give you a free course and resources to do this exact thing, including a free 14-day trial of UpHex, so you can get in there and start doing this. If you've been doing this for 6 months to a year and you're like, you know what, I'm tired of the guesswork, I just want a straight path to start making money, go to our Facebook community. It's also linked in the community below, and ask about Agency MVP. We have a program where we build an agency with you. Thanks for watching the video, guys. And hopefully you like this video, because I like making these toolkits. They're much more concrete and building block for me. So hopefully you like it. If you did, comment below. By the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel, get subscribed so you can hit that notification bell as well and start getting these new videos. Don't forget, comment below what you want to see in terms of niches, and we'll see you on the next video.